Hi, my name is Dr. Debaroti Haldar, and in this session we are going to discuss about netizen. That is, who is a netizen, what are the rights and duties of the netizen, and how netizens influence the development or the sustainability of internet. Let us understand about the concept of netizen. Who is a netizen? First of all, we have to understand this particular term, that is, netizen does not have any legal definition in any jurisdiction. It has come from two words, that is, net plus citizens, which is basically can be considered as netizens. As we do get to see, the citizens who are working on the net or who are connected through internet or who are using digital and information communication technology can all be considered as netizens. Otherwise, we can also understand netizens from another perspective. Consider when a baby is born, the birth is registered in the government data bank. Or, for example, when a senior citizen starts getting pension, or even, for example, when a person buys a SIM card but he's not going to use any smartphone, etc., all the data that he is basically generating, he is giving to the shop, can be stored in a particular server, can be stored in a particular data bank, which can be stored or which can be later used by the internet service provider or even by the government. Considering these understandings, we understand that netizens can be anybody and everybody who remain connected through internet, either individually or on their personal capacity, or because they are included within the meaning of e-governance. As such, netizens may include defense communicators if we see from the historical perspective of the development of internet, because as we understand, internet cyberspace was first being used by the defense organizations. Then the e-commerce related communicators can also be considered as netizens, and thereafter, since the time, that is from the millennium onwards, when internet became available for and accessible for all, accessible by all, we do get to see all of us have become netizens. Now, let us see the connection with information and digital communication technology and the presence of the netizens. Netizens may have interpersonal communication capability. Interpersonal communication technology also includes netizens. As we just discussed, suppose, for example, a person is not using any smartphone, but the person is getting connected through different data banks, through different data processing services, or even the person is communicating using some kind of digital communication technology to communicate with other persons. If we consider the broadened understanding of netizens, these persons who may not use smartphones or who may not use cyberspace for interpersonal cyber-based communication, that is social media communication or web-based communication, etc., they may also be considered as netizens. Netizens also go ahead for profit-related use of internet. However, we must understand that this profit-related use can be negative as well as can be positive. It can be positive, especially when the netizens are using internet for generating profit for legal commercial activities, or for example earning money from the internet by content generation, etc. It can be considered as illegal profit generation when they use illegal means for generating profits. For example, we can give the examples of ransomware, or we can give the examples of sextortion, etc., which are illegal usage of the internet and also illegal usage of profit generating mechanism. Netizens also get involved in infotainment. They can access certain infotainment related news. They can also generate infotainment. And netizens are very well connected with the data producers. They themselves can also be considered as the data generators. Netizens have got their own rights and also duties. Now, where do we find these rights and duties of the netizens? Seeing from the constitutional framework of the countries and also statutory framework of the countries, we would get to see that the rights, duties that are available for the citizens may also be considered as the rights and duties of every responsibility. In short, every netizen may have legal responsibilities. So the rights of the netizens may include freedom of speech and expression that are guaranteed under the constitutional provisions, including the First Amendment right of the US Constitution, or including Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, etc. Right to information and access to justice. Right to information basically will be falling broadly under the freedom of speech and expression as well as right to life. Access to justice, on the other hand, is something which is seen as a very important right, and also this is falling within the meaning of the responsibility of the states to provide to the citizens. So access to justice may happen, or the access to justice may be used by the netizens not only to access information, but if the netizens has gone through any sort of victimization, any sort of right violation, the netizen must have certain access to justice, not only in the traditional understanding, but also this access to justice may be expanded to include the other sorts of other mechanisms of restitution of justice, which can be given by the websites or which can be given by the criminal justice machinery, also by the courts also. Rights of the netizens also includes right to dignity, privacy, and right to life, and obviously right to be forgotten. Say for example, when a netizen is not going to use the internet as he or she had been when he was socially connected with the social media friends, or for example, when the netizen has died, this right to be forgotten may be applicable. Right to be forgotten, we have seen, may be applicable especially to erase the negative data that may have been generated because of the criminal past or because of the accusations that may have been created for the netizens. Coming to the duties of the netizens, we do understand that there are several duties of the netizens. For example, duty not to violate the privacy of other netizens, duty to respect the rights of other netizens, duty not to instigate hatred, which is considered as one of the prime duties of the netizens, duty for generating positive data. This duty also includes duty not to generate fake data, fake news, etc., and also duty not to encourage creating negative data about other netizens or other people. Report right abuse. This is considered as one of the prime duties of the netizens. That means wherever the netizen might get to see that the other person or a netizen has been violated on the cyberspace, then it is the prime duty of the netizen to take some action to report the matter to the concerned authority. This can be either the website concerned, or this can be the police or the criminal justice machinery. However, there are processes to report the right violation of other netizens by another netizen. So the netizen must follow all these legalized process and should not do anything which is or which can include illegal interference into the privacy of others. Netizens are also well connected with the e-governance. As such, If we see the e-governance mechanism, we do understand that netizens are very closely connected with the service delivery and consumption of the governance related things. For example, the netizens can access banking services, the netizens can access social security related services, the netizens may also enjoy certain kinds of rights and also certain kinds of public rights, etc. By this, the netizens may also generate sensitive personal data for the e-governance purposes, but at the same time, it is also the responsibility of the government stakeholders to protect such sensitive personal data which have been generated by the netizens, and there are laws, there are statutes which shift the burden of securing the sensitive personal data to the government as well as to the other private stakeholders, including the banks, schools, hospitals, etc. As such, the e-governance also includes or also attracts the nuances of right to life and right to be forgotten for the netizens. Thank you.